Photo of Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold appearing in court. If you take a look, this is a suicide vest. This was the scene this afternoon in Tampa. Tonight, he's being held without bond after being arrested on multiple counts, including robbery and kidnapping.
What? Your thoughts?
What?
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 What? What? Robbery? Kidnapping? You're in the NFL. You're on a $14 million contract. What are you talking about, robbery and kidnapping?
Is the man retarded? I mean,
use that word, but sure.
Developmentally disabled?
Sure.
Wait a minute, I just saw these one down here before. I didn't know what's going on here. We got two all the NFL players here. First off, we got former NFL players that's witnessed what we just saw happen. It's this witness that we just saw. I mean, we just saw what happened before. I did for one is this man is Terrion Arnold. But Detroit Lions, you're the NFL. I did two NFL teams going on a deep end, but I've never seen it going on. But the first thing you know about him is Storm. Okay? We just saw Chris Johnson diagnose an ASL here. Prayers over that man who is diagnosed an ASL, and that would be more important. Second of all, we just see Terrion Arnold robbery and kidnap. What talk about here, son?
Your breath's on.
Come on, you big dummy. Tell him why you did it.
February 4th, prosecutors allege Arnold directed a group to lure three men to an apartment where the victims were robbed, beaten, and held at gunpoint.
What did you say, nigga?
Saying Arnold believed the men had stolen more than $200,000 worth of his personal items during a stay in his Airbnb property. But investigators say they later found no evidence to prove the victims were involved in the theft.
We say it take a village to raise a child, but what if the village is retarded?
And that Arnold reported his property missing just hours before the alleged attack.
Are you stupid or are you stupid?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
What is the dumbest thing I've ever...
Is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That means I'm stupid?
Police had previously arrested 6 other people who were allegedly involved. 2 of them have since pleaded guilty.
Lock 'em up.
Arnold is being held tonight without bond. If convicted, he faces up to life in prison.
Life!
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
So, let me get this straight. Terrion Arnold, who's entering into his 3rd year with the Detroit Lions, who signed a $14 million fully guaranteed contract where he received $7+ million as his signing bonus. So that means he received $7 million. Now we'll take into account the taxes afterwards, but he had that immediately put into his account expeditiously upon joining this franchise, not even taking into account the 2 years in which he had already played, so he's earned more money on top of that, not taking into account bonuses and incentives. Well, one way or another, this multi-millionaire back in February had his Airbnb robbed of $250,000 and more, potentially more than $250,000 worth of items that was robbed. There was 3 potential suspects. He happens to enlist the help of 2 harlots aged 18 and 19 to now lure these men into a set location to where they will be met, unbeknownst to them, by 2 other hooligan rapscallions hiding in closets. How apropos this happened in the month of June. That would have been quite hilarious. So that's neither here nor there as they exit the closet like motherfucking Phil Leotardo, like this episode of Sopranos. One way or another, they take these 2 nincompoops who were lured into this set location by the 2 harlots. They proceed to get pistol whipped, death threats, all while they're being battered and bruised and being questioned about the whereabouts of this over $250,000 worth of belongings that was stolen. All while this is all being live streamed, according to the affidavit, live streamed to Terrion Arnold, who's on the way to the crime scene with 2 other constituents before the men can even arrive. The 3rd victim who was sitting in the car awaiting the two of his friends to make their way back outside. He got concerned, so he found himself going inside to go and check what's happening. I saw you going with two harlots. I thought y'all was gonna go run a two-man. Turns out you walked into the wrong house. He was met at the door by gunpoint. He was then pistol whipped and beaten and bludgeoned and bruised and interrogated about where the whereabouts of the items happened to be. Terrion Arnold and his two constituents happened to pull up, and the seven of them proceeded to threaten and rob these three individuals for over $6,000 of their belongings, where there had been their jackets, their phones, their wallets, their jewelry. So you came in here to try to get some sort of information for the belongings that you happen to have lost. You then robbed the people who you claim were indeed the suspects. And here's the biggest thing. The day before they do this mafia-style interrogation and shakedown, Terrion Arnold reports his goddamn things stolen. So despite the fact you went and reported them stolen, you still decided to go forth as if you was a goddamn enforcer in the Colombo family. And to make matters worse, they all can see your face. You forced them into a vehicle, and then you let them go as if they can't talk to the authorities. Are you stupid?
Dummy, yeah. Dummy, yeah.
Bro, what the fuck are we watching it? And you don't tell me you kidnapped the wrong people with mafia style? Bro, you didn't see what's happening. You were trying to come out dumbass criminal of the century. You were the biggest dummy moment of the century just because I didn't saw what happened. You didn't know what's going on here. The very first time you see happened, back in February, you didn't know what Airbnb was renting. You got robbed, kidnapping, and first of all here, you can see kidnapping, but it's two people who kidnapped three people, wrongdoings, and you didn't see shit. The head is, you didn't know what's going on here. The seen this what happened from one night. Even can you see that? And you call yourself a man, the man's man who owned for him. I didn't know what's going on here. Terrion Arnold did not see it coming. And you let this nigga go on here? Really? But instead, you're not gonna career status. You're on a third year on a different contract. But it's the same thing going on here. But never mind this.
Lions have released Terrion Arnold. Arnold is facing life in prison on kidnapping and robbery charges. Arnold has his bond set at $1 million Monday in Hillsborough County, Florida. Judge Christopher Sabelli, who added the following instructions. He guessed he had an Airbnb. Normally, I guess if you have an Airbnb, you're supposed to have insurance on it.
Yes.
Somehow, jewelry, something got missing. He felt the people that did it, he knew who it was, and what's being reported is allegedly like they got some girls and they set them up, and allegedly that's what happened. But the police report says the people that they have, that wasn't the people that did it from what they could deduce. Boom. Hey, I used to go around the corner, and I stopped at, you know what, hey man, I ain't changed, man, I'm still sharper. Bro, no. I can still be sharp. I ain't got to hang around here to do that. And I appreciate them. Man, they like, Sharp, man, come on, man. You know, I can't let you ride to town because you get stopped. I got the stuff on me. The headline's going to be you.
All day long.
Hey, man, they like, Sharp, when I go in there, man, I tell them that's my homeboy. Me and him went to school together. I'm like, well, you know, you can tell them that when they come out. You ain't got to go in there to tell them.
Ask this man, or you stay right now. You're on live stream. Or you colorblind. Or you call a stupid dumbass. You didn't say, he says, shit changed, motherfucker. You know what's going on here? The day before you were in Terrion Arnold, getting out the same warrior. Terrion with the Detroit Lions. And now, that's the biggest part. Terrion Arnold released after his arrest. But again, you didn't see going for here. So now, you're going right here. The judge says bond for $1 million on Monday to use him and steal for this shit. Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually a dumbass? The toy bring you all was so bad enough here and you didn't see it? Really? You targeted last February in Tampa. The police stayed in your ass. You put your ass in 4K. No. You had a statement. The Lions had a brief statement and they released him. And the Lions fans here, the Detroit Lions are cooked. They all go 1 for 17 from this season on 2026 season, and y'all been cooked. Y'all cooked. So now, I'm the one for this. You got there. You steal money. And you multiple times for armed robbery, make that big charges. You over there, federal sentence or life service for life in prison. And you charged of themselves. How the fuck do you see this nigga? You didn't go ahead and like say, hey, let's go ahead and steal this nigga's money. What? You came in and you started this shit? Oh, you kind of dumbass you are! You hog-tied the people! You kidnapped the wrong person and you let them do this? Why would you do this, son? Why? Are you dumbass? Are you kind of retarded?
Riley, I want you to know that even though we doing it real grand, if this rap shit don't work, we running up in niggas' houses, my brother.
This affidavit, Arnold and a half dozen accomplices pistol whipped, terrorized, and held 3 men hostage that they accused of stealing $250,000 worth of valuables from Arnold.
Hey, moron. Recyclables go in a separate bin.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Hold on, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
Wait. Hell hostage. You hell hostage by these 3 men? For real? You just put the red this nigga and you terrorize their homes? You been this man hell hostage by these 3 men? This nigga doing stupid shit like this. And you what this nigga doing here? Are you kind of dumbasses who will happen? This little kind of shit we just made. I just seen what's going on here, but you had a little suspicious going on here. You going to like the clients going on to see before here. So you had zero evidence for being or guns involved. Why you didn't see it? But you know, go put this. You argue the case of evidence, the absolute evidence, and the absence of the evidence.
You are unbelievable.
Stop it.
X-rays can kind of do that, but you can see through more than just the clothes.
You didn't see this. Nobody knows we didn't saw it coming. Nobody knows. Instead, you had no bond for $1 million. You decided Charleston here. But again, y'all can't even see that shit. And somebody in life, sometimes in life, I know that the fact this man is having a so far here. You let this nigga know this shit is completely to gays. Oh, you kind on the stupid ass shit. You a rubber ass mom. Hey, what the hell are you talking about here? Like, hey man, let's get on to the beginning and the end. Let's go on in here. I put a nice pretty dress on my end. And you let this nigga do just shit like that with one thing here. You pick the whip. Slap in the faces. You pick the whip. You look at the man in the mirror. You pick the whip. See your fucking life and you see this man. What the hell are you doing this, man? All the time under the stupid shit of this. This is some one thing you know my here. The mind of the killer is his death makes no sense. What kind of a dummy are you, sir? And you let this doing them like this. I'm for one if you get never up here. So you gotta explain this. You know, I guess we ain't gonna find it. This is the dictating me of my own. That was a big dummy moment.
Congratulations, Ambrose, you stupid idiot. You stupid idiot.
And the shit that's crazy is, he kidnapped the wrong people. They even get the right people. You kidnapped the wrong people. You had innocent individuals over here. You had these motherfuckers tied up. Who tied them?
I don't know how to hold that, people. What would I hold that? How can I work? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How?
What? How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were
That's
holding.
stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
You have common sense. Why you didn't see it? This nigga is a kind of a brain dead out of my mind, son. Every day didn't see it. Every time you want to go in there stupid shit and you go in here and rob like the motherfucker. You lie like a shit like this. And you lie like an always bitch. And he was going here. And I said, damn, you got fucked. And I said, nigga, you been fucked. And you didn't know what's going on here? If it wasn't for him and anybody else, Terrion Arnold wasn't that kind of guy who been born on the field last season. Is this man going on here? Really? Oh, with this man. This is what put my mind. Kidnaps the wrong people and you hog-tie them. This is inside the home. Really? Are you kind of dumbass? Are you kind of stupid shit like this, bro?
Nice. The idiot just dug his own grave.
What you want? You thought you was part of the Corleone family? Is he part of the Clemenza regime? Maybe he's with Tessio's group. Are you stupid? You in the NFL. My brother, you made it. There's no need for you to be involved in this. They took $250,000 worth of items. They should be insured. You shouldn't be in a situation where there's a sweat off your back. But you wanted to showcase, I'm good in the streets. I know how to get down. Nobody's gonna step on me. I'm gonna make sure the streets feel me. And now look at your dumb ass wearing a suicide vest while you're inside of a goddamn courtroom, while you could possibly find yourself going away for life. Two of this man's constituents have already pled guilty. So what that means? Either somebody took a deal or they had your dumb ass dead to rights. This transpired back in February. How many months has it been since then? 4. There must have already been an ongoing investigation to tie your dumb ass to the crime because you were the last individual to mess around and get arrested. You mean to tell me this is what you thought was a good idea? Are you stupid? And to make matters worse, this man played at Alabama for 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. 2 or 3 years. He considers Nick Saban to be his best friend, a leader of men. And you gonna let him down by getting involved in these shenanigans? Are you dumb? Somebody needs to put you in a Mexican surfboard stretch for 48 consecutive minutes. You should have multiple different wrestlers that are swapping, tagging each other in to put you in the same submission hold. Fuck 48 minutes. How about 76 consecutive days? Are you stupid? Why the fuck would you get yourself involved in this? My CTE acting up.
Niggas are kinda special dumbass, bro. This man is completely on his mind. So tell me about this. You always fucking bond with $4 million. You tell me about this one. Let me remind you this thing here. He's from Alabama. He played Alabama for 3 years. This next Saban won. Who's this the national college football trophy? If I'm not mistaken, it was on like what was 2021, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think it was 2021. But now you just signed and drafted the Detroit Lions, and what Dan Campbell said, we're gonna eat their kneecaps. We're gonna bag at them to eat their kneecaps here, and you look so special like them kneecaps. So I don't know kind of kneecaps over to eat themselves. Don't tell me there's a wrong about yourself. I will not interrogate them myself. What is this done? If this man is completely dumbasses, really? For real? Are you kind of a monster, the dummy that you are? Sir, What is the deal with you? You didn't let this man go. And you start like this, and you make that worse. The following you going here, it's less like you're going through the NFL. You've been balling on defense here. You've been balling on yourself. Since you know I was. Gary Gone, who played greatness to become MVP. I'm really serious about here. I'm really serious what happens. So what is happening for you? This is some shit right there, man. If you don't know, I know. Because I know the fact. I know the fact because Terrion Arnold will win so far in content like this. So this is what happened for you. It's like, well, I don't care what I'm gonna do because I can't let this stupid shit I did. What? Come on, son. Really? Man, you don't know what I'm talking about. This is gonna happen because of you, dog. If it wasn't half of you, man, if I gotta say this, you, sir, on a criminal fence, wearing a suicide vest, running court, and you don't even say anything about this? You don't go wear a bulletproof vest. You should have wear this nigga.
That's the shit that's killing me. Why would you have your items reported as lost and missing just before you went through with this master plan to interrogate individuals to find out the belongings of your stuff? You should have just kept that information to yourself and not even had anything reported. Furthermore, are you not recognizing the situation that you're in? 50 Cent said on Heat, get rich or die trying. I made myself a millionaire by myself. Shit changed, motherfucker.
Don't let me get it straight. You have items for evidence. The law has found one. You can see here. This is what happened for you. This shit is that little big idea. I didn't say it. The first thing you know about this nigga is completely messed up. My brother, you in the NFL. Why you had all the items? You had to get all the weapons. Get here, man. I mean, come on. If I remember correctly, what is steal from shit? We would get steal for $250 for Airbnb. This shit is completely out of my mind. The one thing you know about The Wire is like how they were the dumbest criminals here in Baltimore, criminals, the other on the fact they were. And then you're gonna see it. How the fuck? What? How? We can see your flashing lights on your ass. We can see your flashlight on your ass. And then you see it. The first thing you know what's going on here is that it's moment. The moment it's too soon here is like this. First hand, you don't know what's going on here. The bag of the morning often is the bag of the evening. So, let's be real for this one. If it was, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's happening in the island of found where you see criminals in a bag of chips. This is a weird avenue for. You need a bag of money. 3 men and the other fisherman went in the car, went around here like this, like, hey, that shit really crazy. And you know what's going on here? This really happened for me and you. And it wasn't for him. So why did you do that?
Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. Right down the block. You know where it's at. You study my whole neighborhood. Or pull up in front of the Kmart and let's bang out and let's do it on camera. I throw my life away and you throw your life away right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
This nincompoop hired the help and still participated in the act. Mans ain't even insulate himself. He said, well, you should call me on video call so we can have this well documented. This reminds me of the episode in The Wire when they was having a whole damn fucking discussion about how to move drugs and a motherfucker was in there taking notes.
Hey, I tell you the same thing. I've never seen The Wire episode before in her life. You know white notes here. Just like you doing live on the phone with the TV camera. Call your ass in 4K.
They got your ass on camera. Niggas ain't got me on fucking camera. This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K? That ain't me.
see this? What's going on here? This nigga wrote notes. And this nigga said this shit. He said,
Motherfucker, what is it?
Robert Rules said we gotta have minutes for a meeting, right? These the minutes.
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy? What the fuck is you thinking, man?
You got to be a special kind of dumbass, worst criminal on the planet. You mean to tell me, not only are you going to be actively involved, you kidnapped and robbed the wrong people. You have yourself on camera and your voice on a video call live stream as well. You then proceed to let the victims go that saw and heard you, and then you act surprised that you got apprehended? Guilty! That nigga is guilty! I've said time and time again, if you happen to be the guy who made it to the bag, you're the golden goose. Why are you involving yourself in this situation? If you wanted to have the homie try to attempt to go and get their bread back, for one, why are you involved in this situation? Why would you have yourself getting FaceTime, video call, live stream, and then furthermore, put yourself on site at the location of the damn crime? Are you dumb? Are you not thinking? Who are the people who are around you who made you think this was a good idea? I understand when they say emotions high, logic is low. But what happens if the IQ is low across the board? It don't matter if emotions are high or low. The logic was always going to be low. This man stupid. What the hell would prompt you to think this was a good idea?
It made matters worse. Calling spade to spade. You didn't see on the face cam. I love the post right there. You didn't see at the face cam right there on the catch your ass on 4K. They catch you on 4K. And right there to the scene of death. And right beforehand, you there seen it here. So what is the man's retarded? What is the big dummy of the century in his livelihood? And you can't use the word shit. And you don't care if you like this is more like shit. If I were going in, it might be enough for this man's thinking. You're the type of dumbass here. Look at what you did with Abin. Couple years ago here. Couple years ago. Fuck off. 2024. You lost the playoffs against the goddamn 49ers. 2.5 players. 2025. You lost. Then Washington Commanders, and they outscored you. The Commanders that no longer strong. And that season, you've been balling. But what happened? You got choked. You got absolutely choked. What damn time was sitting there, we're winning the damn gameplay. Let's see this with damn gameplay. And I win the game because gameplay with this one. See what's going on with Amonte Brown. These Lions are stupid. Y'all cooked. Lions, y'all cooked, man. Y'all cooked. Y'all going the losing streak of the century. Next to the Buccaneers. Because y'all know what made the playoffs this year. No. Y'all know what made the playoffs this year because you're going to be choked. Right in the regular season before. That's because you all been there, done that. We seen it, we heard it, and we before. Time and time again, we haven't heard from them, and it changed, man.
I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
Bro, he got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Bust shots. Dead. And then, given the fact that you already had 2 of the 6 plead guilty, the other 4 are currently being held. No bond. I'm telling you right now, it sounds like the Ninja Turtles is battling against Master Splinter and getting the best of him. And Master Splinter on the ground is squealing and squeaking in pain because them motherfuckers are squealing and dropping every single detail, linking you to the crime. Hence why your dumb ass messed around and get apprehended. What you should have did was, damn, I lost 250, grand worth of items. Gotta charge it to the game because you got enough money to go and replace those. If it was personal items that messed around and got robbed, then that's an unfortunate situation. obviously it hurts. Of course it don't feel good, but why the fuck would you think you could do some shit like this and get away with it?
This isn't even remotely helpful!
Miss Luna!
Stupid idiots. Stupid idiots. I heard that. You're supposed to.
Oh, let me explain this. Let me explain, black folks. I would never forgive you that don't. Sometimes in life, you don't know whether I would do some shit like this. Nobody knows what you say this. Well, you go ahead and probably rob like a you have a bribe like a motherfucker. And you go ahead and like this say, hey, we gotta go ahead and do this still like that. But now, we don't care about this one. We don't care about this. To make things here, call it what you want. Call it what it is. Black folks, black people. Let's go ahead right now here. We gotta do something right here. We gotta do happen. These kidnappers and robbery is like, damn. I just got robbed for $250. $250,000. $250,000 for Airbnb. So you're like that, man? Come on, son. Man. Guys, we gotta do something together here, but we don't know that this dummy at the moment, and he's the biggest dummy of the century.
You gotta be a special kind of dumbass to risk your entire career and livelihood for this shit. You better hope for the gods, arsonists, Morgan Freeman, Jesus Christ. You better hope that they can't find you guilty, and furthermore, that there was a mistake and you had nothing to do with this. Because there is no recovery. You facing life in prison. Just a couple years ago, here you were in the playoffs. Just last year, balling on the field. Now look at your dumb ass. About to have a number above a cell for the remainder of your life, potentially. If things don't work out in your favor. Let this be a lesson to anybody who happens to be out there, let alone anybody who happens to have a public figure, if you will. If you find yourself in this situation and the homies is on some, hey, we want to go get our restitution. We want to go out there and get our shit back. You got to turn the other way and simply charge it to the game. Because what happens now? Everything you worked for to get to this point, you made a unilateral decision. You grown adult. You decided to go and involve yourself in these shenanigans, and now look at you, being arraigned inside of a motherfucking courtroom, speaking to a judge, having to wear a suicide vest because they know your dumb ass might mess around and take yourself out rather than go and face justice, and you just threw everything away, son. You gotta be an idiot. And to make the matters worse is the fact that your dumb ass apprehended the wrong people at that.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
You better pray to whatever God you serve that you found not guilty, because you going away for life.
In conclusion, I say this, man. We gotta have a learn that here. You're not kidnapping the wrong people and getting robbed by niggas' houses. Alright? You gotta live kind of dumbasses yourself. Beforehand, I don't get away with the face of what these people here. You, sir, are the big dumb moment of the century. You born last year in the season, and you're going away for no time. So, let's be less here. Don't kidnap the wrong people. Up you at the 4K. Get on live stream. Hear on your voices and they say, hey man, that's you. That's you. Sir, that's you. That's you. That's you. Fellas, let me be a weird right here, because this is a bodyguard and you can't even leave them on hand. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but they're the same song and dance before. They're gonna wait for a life of prison for you, man. If it wasn't that so bad, it wasn't so bad at all. So we gotta get it on habit. They don't care about this one. So I just almost thought and prayed for Chris Johnson, the former running back of Tennessee Titans. We hope we believe in that boy. Terrion Arnold, you're going away for prison, man. And the Detroit Lions, this season, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. What happens now? I mean, Jameer Gibbs with the Texans, and the the defensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator get fired. So what happens now? Lions, you cut for the season. And Tom's going to have to put here and he's going to do something for robbery and kidnapping. How much longer we going to do this shit like this? This is insane, man. I'm about to call Chris Benoit, the executioner. But I'm going to call him. Because this is what happened for you. Terrion, you're going to prison for life! For life! Otherwise, I guess we all know we'll get a little one phone call to himself. Police!
We are the police. We are the police. The police of Haiti. The police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail! You go to jail, you son of a bitch!
All right, hold him there.
You go to jail!
Be that way, you big dummy!
You big dummy.
Big dummy? Big dummy.
You big dummy! You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Roll credits.
What's his
Roll
name,
credits. You're
Monty?
welcome for that.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please! Please!